Hello, welcome to Soapbox. Good to see you again. Well, to start us off, another big non-shock story. Officials are saying that scooters are a substantial risk to road safety. Yeah, very surprising stuff. Anyway, they're saying over 20% of all the traffic accidents in Shanghai involve scooters, and that's too high. They say that perhaps they should introduce some more rules. Well, I say don't introduce more rules. What we need to do is get the traffic assistants who are already on the street to get people to stop at red lights, and that will stop lots and lots of accidents. Now, I ride a scooter and I know there are actually some junctions where it's less safe to stop at a red light because people are assuming that you're going to carry on. Now, surely this is a ridiculous state of affairs and something should be done about it. Now, moving on, officials in a county in Sichuan have had to apologise after doctoring a photograph which apparently showed officials inspecting a highway project. Now, there was a bit of an uproar about this, so much so that a microblog was set up on Monday with an apology and saying that that picture should never have appeared. Well, you know, the giveaway was the fact that these guys were floating above the road. Well, you know, this is a very busy time of year. There are lots of other more interesting places where you can be rather than inspecting a road. Yep, checking out Glastonbury, perhaps looking at Beyonce while they were there. And at Wimbledon, you know, it's the tennis tournament at the moment. Who wouldn't want to be there? And they got good seats by the looks of things. They'll let anybody in that box these days, that's the problem. And where else? Well, I'm not sure about this one. But, you know, the secret, I think, now is for the guys in Sichuan to improve on those photoshopping skills if they want to try and pull this thing off in the future. Now, moving on, as you heard earlier in the show, the public health officials are warning people about the mosquitoes in Shanghai at the moment. I seem to be mosquito porn at the moment. I cannot leave the house without extra strength mozzie repellent from Thailand and that ointment from Boots to deal with bites. That's all the way from the UK, by the way. Now, I've tried everything. I've tried the clove of garlic every day. That doesn't work. I've tried the gin and tonic idea because the mosquitoes are supposed to be repelled by that. Well, that doesn't work, although of course if you drink enough gin and tonic, you're going to forget about the problem anyway. Well, the best thing that I can recommend is that you buy one of these. They're fantastic for just zapping the mosquitoes dead and very satisfying to use. You've got to remember these mosquitoes have been around for 170 million years. We have to up the stakes. But in all seriousness, it would be really useful if the pharmacy stocked some repellent that had a serious level of DEET. The stuff you get at the moment is just pathetic. But if you have anything that you want to rant to us about, don't forget you can always email us. The email address is shanghai@ics.smg.cn. That's all from me. Back to you.